Good Monday morning. So it's lovely and glorious outside. The kids are playing, fighting. I can't tell the difference in honesty. They're doing one of the two, but they're entertaining themselves in the garden. It's a glorious day, so yeah, I'm gonna go out and do some gardening. We had a little bit of sad news this morning, but I'm not really gonna go into it. I might talk about it later or at another time, but it's not my business to share, let's just say. So yeah, let's go out and enjoy that sunshine. So at the weekend, Danny did in fact put those hanging baskets on the wall. There's one over there too. This house does need re-rendering. This will be done, I don't know when. He's going to do the side of the house next. The ladder's still there from when he did the hanging baskets. My pansies have come up beautifully, so I think I'm going to put them in today.
Tôi như thế ôi tôi nhớ no.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday, so sun's out, bleach out. I'm gonna go a bit blonder, ready for the summer. I've mixed up 2 sets of bleach. I've got 10 volume, which is quite low, and that's for the more golden pieces, so it gives them a brightness, but it's not gonna lift them like too quickly, especially because I'm starting in the back. When I get to about halfway, I'll switch it up and go up 1. And then I have 30 for like the root colour, because I'm naturally really dark. And then I've also got a bond builder in it as well, so that should protect my hair. Because I like to switch up the volumes, because when I'm working on myself, it actually takes me a lot longer than it would do if I was working on someone else. So gives me more time if it's lower. So that's why I've got no makeup on and stuff, because I'm actually still in my pyjamas. These bits at the back of your hairline, they are the most delicate. All around your hairline is the most delicate of hair, so you never want to use anything too strong. Actually, that's way too thick. I'm also going to trim the ends because they're looking dry. I have seen this split end thing in the wholesaler, and I'm not sure whether or not to get it because it's quite expensive. I would get rid of my own split ends by just doing that and then cutting them, but to have a machine that you just go shoo, shoo, I think that would be really cool. So like at the root, I'm going in with that 30. And then at the ends, I'm going in with the 10 volume. And then when I fold it, I'm gonna fold it so that they don't spread together. It is much harder to do it on yourself. And also, when I do other people's hair, I never work in such a structured, I usually like cater to the hair, go in V's because it's much softer on the hair, but that's like almost impossible when you're doing it on yourself. I'm leaving out this bit here because I'm going to go that way on these ones here, so that's why that bit's left out. I'll do the same on the other side. I know it probably looks like I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm actually like looking at the corner of my eye at the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Don't forget, I am a qualified hairdresser, and I'm not saying don't do this yourself. If you're comfortable with bleach, go at it. If you're not comfortable with bleach, I mean, bleach and permanent solutions are the most dangerous things that you can put on your hair in terms of it like completely going wrong. Maybe do it with like a high lift tint and see how you go, or work with a really low peroxide volume to give yourself more time. But if you're not super attached, like with your hair looking perfect, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Well, the worst that can happen is your hair breaks, but you can always cut it short, it grows, or you can always dye over it. So it's, you know. And if you can see that I'm not bleaching over the bits that are already super blonde, if your hair is blonde, don't bleach over it, it will break off. But if they've still got a lot of orange and warmth to it, you're kind of in the safe zone, unless your hair's super dry. It's kind of hard to teach what hair is integral and what hair isn't, because it's kind of like, it's just experience of looking at the hair and feeling the hair and knowing. But like, you know your own hair, you know if your hair can take bleach or not. I know it sounds completely counterproductive, but after I've bleached it, I always go in with a shadow toner to blur out the highlight from the root. Because I am so dark, it just looks more natural. I do this to my other friends that are trying to be blonde and trying to disguise the roots. And when I did it to Villy last, she was just so confused. She was like, but I don't understand why you spent all that effort bleaching it up to go dark again. It makes no sense. Because it's a toner, it's not permanent, so it will fade back up. But as it fades back up, your natural hair's growing out, so it kind of like transitions the regrowth out much softer than it would normally. That's what I do. So it seems counterproductive, but it's honestly not. It honestly makes all the difference. You alright, sweet cheeks?
Yeah. You okay?
I'm okay. You okay?
Oh yeah.
You enjoying your day?
Yeah.
It's like 4:30 now. I've been doing my hair since this morning. It takes so long. So I'm going to trim it. I have showed how I do this before, but I know I get new people all the time and not everyone goes back and watches old videos. So I'm going to part down the middle. And then I'm just going to brush each side down. It's important to get all like the kinks and that out so it's nice and flat. Put it down a bit because my hair's quite long. Just to do a straight cut, part down the middle, and then you want to make sure all the kinks are out. Go straight down. I'm going to take about that much off, so quite a lot. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side. So again, make sure you're not lifting it up, because if you lift it up you'll create a layer. Just make sure you're straight as possible. and then I'm pulling it away. And then I'm going to check them. You can bring them together to check them as well, but don't cut it like that, because if you pull it in and cut it, when you let go you create a gather. So you can pull it together like this. And check whether or not they're the same length. But again, don't cut it like that, make sure you cut them straight down from where they lay. So I would say this side's ever so slightly longer, but by a smidge. Just gonna check. Put my parting back where it belongs. I love this macadamia stuff, it's so nice and it smells amazing. I've got the cream and the oil. I mix them together because I do love a cocktail. At this point, I don't think there's even much point me getting dressed. I'm just going to stay in my pyjamas and then have a bath later and then get clean pyjamas on. What is the point? My Harry Potter pyjamas. Yeah. Need to start dinner now. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, so we're just heading out and Pixie's giving me these eyes like, I'm coming! Except for she's not and she's looking at the door. I want to go and buy another fish. You can't come shops. We're going shops, you can't come. She's making me feel bad. You can't come, Lou. That's it, do your yoga. You can't come. You can't come. What fish is it?
Me, a clownfish.
It is.
I just found.
There's lots of fish in here. Come. Ollie, come.
I found new fishies.
There's more here, look.
Daddy.
Oh, and there's Dory. Dory.
And one is there.
Crabs.
We've got crabs.
Oh, they're crabs, aren't they? What are they?
Oh, that.
They're crabs, hermit crabs.
Oh,
I don't really like them. Come. Let's go get some fish. They are massive. Aren't they big? They've got no fish for sale. I think it's too early. They had absolutely no fishing. They're like, oh, because the season's slow starting, we've not got any. So I'm just looking at all the plants and the boys are playing. So pretty here. Oh, look at these aces. They look so nice. I love a garden centre. Love a garden centre. Ollie! Ollie! Look at this butterfly. Oh, Benny, where'd he go? And the bee. Can you even see that? Oh, look at those butterflies flying. Can you see that? A pretty one. Oh, it's so pretty. Where is it? It's there again. I'm so easily pleased. Where is it? Oh my gosh, there it is. It's so pretty. I want to touch it. Will he let me touch it? No! They never do. No, it ain't. Oh my god! I was a little bit scared then, it landed on my head. It's so pretty. Can you see that? Pardon?
It's lovely out here.
It is lovely out here. So we just got back, got the kids ice creams. I was so disappointed they didn't have any fish, but I was waiting for the postie to come so I could go out, and he didn't. I thought, oh, he's probably been and I've missed him and he's not got anything for me. As soon as I got back, next door took in my pond plant pot, so I'm going to do that. And then also yesterday, let me show you, these window boxes came. I have these out the front of my house. I have 4 of them to the front of my house. I ordered another 2 so I could have them for these 2 windows, because like I said, I want to concentrate on this patio area and get this looking pretty again. So I'm going to hope that Danny will do them at the weekend. I do need to buy some more of this, I don't know what this is, like hay stuff, I don't know, for my front ones, because the birds pick at it for their little nests. So, but I can't wait to get them up, and that's why I didn't plant these pansies, because I'm going to put them in there. But I did dot them about everywhere else that I could find a gap for them. Do me a favour, sweetie, get that plant pot out for me.
Oh no, oh, it's cold.
Thank you. It looks disgusting. This is my lily, so I'm going to put that in the centre. I'm getting a lot of this like weed stuff in here. I did speak to the pond guy about it and said I'm getting a lot of like stringy stuff, and he said because it's the season, he said, do you have a lily? And I said yeah. He says once your lily's like kicking out and growing, it should be fine. So I'm going to plant that up, and then this is the one that I got from Nick's garden with a good bit of root on it, so that's going to go in there too. So I put some stones in the bottom, that should help the mud not fall out. Also, you know, help with the roots. Any roots that do come out, the fish just feast on, so it's not a big deal. Done. It looks much prettier now, and I'm hoping this plant that Nick gave me will take. And yay, my little lily in there as well. Hopefully it spreads around. So I put it in, and I think when I was messing around, I've disturbed the fish that was sleeping. This fish was like, what? Is it summer yet? Is it warm outside? Having a little explore. They've still been sleeping. Although the babies are awake. I don't know if you can see them. The water looks manky, but get them children to work. You're walking past the rubbish holes. Oh, pick the rubbish up. Get them children to work. There's so much stuff and rubbish that just blows up onto the drive. Ollie, there's still more, sweetie. There's one there, and there's some in there as well. Yeah. This is my flower bed, and look at all the weeds. Doing home?
Hello.
This mulch really does work because there's hardly any weeds. Happy Friday. I'm in the garden. Look at my garden. That was Ollie yesterday. So I'm wearing Letty's jumpsuit that she got me in our swap box. It's really flowy, and I'm not planning on going out today. I'm just gardening, so I really dislike that you can see my bra straps. I'm going to get some like vest tops to wear under these like thin ones, because I just don't like seeing bra straps, but you're just going to have to bear with it. So Danny's off obviously for the Easter break. He's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and he's gone food shopping, so I can just chill out. And then he's coming back and he needs to fix the fence because that broke. We don't even know how. Danny does say things break quicker than he can fix them. And then also I do want to do this border. I did put up a YouTube story and an Instagram post to be like, what's better, wood or bricks? See, I already have the bricks from when we built the man cave. I have so many bricks left over that I was potentially going to use for a conservatory at some point, but I could easily just put a layer of bricks down, and then not only that, you don't have to cut in, you can just mow straight over them, so that's a bonus. But then the wood, I would get like railway sleepers, looks stunning, so I'm a bit unsure of what to do at this point, because as well, if I go with the railway sleepers, the fence back needs supporting, because obviously I don't want mud sitting on them slats, so it would make more sense to go with the bricks, but I just think that the wood would look nicer. I just don't know. So yeah, this little seat here, this is actually made out of railway sleepers. Some bird poop on it because birds sit up on the fence. But yeah, what a glorious day. The sun is beaming. Excuse the weeds, because I mean, you know what gardening's like at this time of the year. But yeah, the top of this is railway sleepers. There's actually a bit of railway sleeper left over there, and then this is bricked in. This is just like we use this as a seat, because there is a drain right in the middle of the fence line. So the way they said we weren't allowed to fence over it, like we had to leave it open. I was like, well, that means my dog would be running next door, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, you're not allowed to fence over it. So what we did is, you can't see it because it's from the other side, but we built this around it, and then on the other side it just opens up so it can still be accessed. So that is how we got around it. So we thought, well, you know, it's just a seating area for us, and then next door it just opens up so it's completely not locked in. But yeah, so I have this railway sleeper. Danny did spray some weed killer down on the weeds along there, and that's why all that grass has died, because literally the weeds is something else. So yeah, I do have a border of these slate chippings, which, believe it or not, do suppress the weeds ever so slightly. And I don't know if I should have it, whereabouts I should have it, like maybe like that. I don't want it like in line, because then that gives me a tiny border. Or do you think that would look better? Let me think. That's just too small, isn't it? And even though wood rots, because these are railway sleepers, they're strong. There's a lot of life in them, so that makes me worry less. Maybe I should go halfway. It's really heavy, even just this tiny little bit. Maybe like that. That's a bit of a better, and then all the way down. Cameron's such a good helper. So yeah, we don't know how it broke, but I just noticed it was a bit on the leany side. If I move it, watch. That post there has snapped at the bottom, so Danny needs to replace it. What a shame. Really, really, really. I want this doing. Really, really. And we've agreed on the wood, the sleepers. And Danny said that he can get them and then cut them in half, so so they're not this high, and then bury about like that much of it, so it only just comes up about that much, so it's still solid, but I don't want it this high, so otherwise I have to reinforce the back fence. So yeah. It's Saturday. I did realise that I never even showed you my hair. I generally wear my hair up, so you've probably not seen how blonde it is, but it's quite a lot blonder. But yeah, I'm going to put it up in a bit anyway, so while it was down I just thought I'd show you. Danny has popped out to get some railway sleepers. He tried to get them yesterday. He popped to Wicks's because it being a bank holiday, they were open till 4, but he said they were like 15 quid dearer than the local timber yard. So the timber yard's open today, as today's a normal day. He's gone to get them. He did fix the fence, I'll show you that later. I also wanted to show you my nose. You see that? I've got my nose pierced. I had it pierced when I was about 13, 14, and honestly it's never healed. and I bought some studs because they were like £5 for £1, and I thought, oh, I wonder, and I was like, straight in, never healed. But yeah, I'm just going to wear it for a little while and then I'll probably get bored of it, but I quite like it. No makeup today because today's going to be a day of gardening. I'm just wearing a vest top and some shorts. They're creased, but there's no reason to iron them. Yeah, day 2 in the garden. I'm hoping that we might go out tomorrow, but we'll see. You right, Els?
Yeah. It's Easter tomorrow.
You're getting your Easter eggs tomorrow. I need to cut his hair. Come here, Ba. Look at this mop.
I'm probably Mum.
You got a mop. Got so long. He also broke his glasses again, but he's due an eye test. So he's booked in for an eye test next week. And as glasses take like 2 weeks to come, it's not worth taking him for he's taking his glasses to get them replaced when he's due a whole nother eye test, because then he's going to need new glasses, no doubt. So he spends more time without his glasses than he spends with them, because they take 2 weeks to fix them every time he breaks them. But I said next time, I said to Daddy, he's not having those like superhero ones because they're just too easily broken. He needs some proper thick NHS not going anywhere ones. Yeah. So I'll catch up with you guys later.
Bye.
So here's the repair to the fence. You see he's put 2 new posts in to sort of help make it stronger than it was with just the one in between. So he needs to repaint all the fences again this year. And then these are the railway sleepers that he got. He's actually going to cut them in half, and then he's already, Danny's already started digging out the grass. You silly boy.
Did that hurt?
What's in there, Els?
Fortnite book.
Oh.
Wow.
Fortnite.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Sad.
What's in it? What's in it?
A building. A Fortnite counter. Oh
Wow, who's it?
It's not a fully one.
Ah. Just trying to get in it. That's a cute chest. You can put your pennies in that. So yes, it's Sunday. I'm in my scruffs. We're back in the garden again today. We were going to go out today, but we didn't get up in time, in honesty. We had a proper lay-in. So far this morning I have yacht varnished the bottom kickboard because mud's going up to that, and I want to prolong the life of it as much as possible because we put this fence in the whole way around and it was very, very expensive. Just that tiny repair that we did this weekend cost 60 quid, and we reused the slats. Like, it's so expensive. And even Danny says now he wished we would have saved up more and gone with the concrete posts and stuff, and just because fence panels don't last, do they? But yeah, that yacht varnish, because I'm going to be watering this quite a lot as a flower bed, I want to protect that as much as possible. So yeah, we did put the railway sleepers on a bed of shingle again to help it prolong it. Although railway sleepers are very, very durable, we don't want them sitting on top of mud. We want a barrier of drainage so they don't rot as quick. And I'm thinking about what plants to put in here. I have this one here that I've put in. See that? I've kept it in its pot because it's actually witch hazel is what I use for a toner. That's why I got it. But they get massive. They get 3 meters by 3 meters. So it's huge, bigger than my blossom tree. So I've kept it in its pot. There's holes at the bottom with drainage, so it won't suffocate it too much, but it should really control the size and stop it from getting too big, because if I just plant it in the ground it's going to get too big and then I'm not going to be able to keep it. But I really like this because it's got a lot of winter interest. It has like little red little things on it. It's super cute. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that to dry, the yacht varnish, and then I'm going to start filling this bed up with mud. Luckily we do have a lot of mud left at the bottom of the garden that I can use, and it's this side of the garden. Isn't it strange how you can have a garden and different parts of the garden have different quality in mud? You think that it would all be the same, but the mud along this side and back there is good soil. The mud over in the secret garden, I don't know if it's because it's in shade a lot, but it's like clay, so it's either really boggy or rock hard. It's really hard to dig, and I had to work a lot of sand and like compost and stuff in to try and break that down, but it's still really not good mud. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about mud. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Danny's just gone on the dump run because we've accumulated a lot of, you know, junk, and he's cleared the garden up a bit so the kids can enjoy it a bit more. And yeah, we're enjoying the weather. And I got burnt yesterday and I had sun cream on. Cameron's all excited because he's seeing the birds bathing. They love that waterfall. Look at them.
Living the best life.
They are living their best life. If I get any closer, they're going to fly away. The boys are digging away. We're not too worried about this because we will be extending this patio here for a summer garden eventually, so this mud can all come out. And this is what it's looking like. Like I said, it's really good mud. Really good mud. What we've been doing?
Planting loads of
Lots of things, although it's not the best weather to be planting in because you think it is, but actually plants struggle when it's really hot. They struggle to move. So I've got some lavender, and then I moved that thing that Nick gave me. I put in a miniature rose. I'm not sure what that is. My mum gave me it. I put my primroses in. They're dying off, but they'll come back next year. I moved my Acer. I thought it would really like it here.
It's a tree.
It is a tree. It's a Japanese maple tree, and then I've got some evergreen, and that should trail over, so that'll be pretty. More primrose. Then I have, what's that one called? Mummy forgot. Fuchsia.
It looks like a tree.
It's not, darling. It dies back and then it comes back again. I've got a couple in the secret garden as well, so that will like it here. And I showed you that, and then I put another lavender. So I've got a long way to go to fill this up with plants, haven't we?
Lavender and lavender.
Yeah, I put a lavender on each end, and then Danny is putting up my window boxes.
Oh, we had them in this one.
We do have them in the front. We're going to have them in the back.
What about we put some food in there?
No, I'm going to put those pansies in there. They'll like it in there. So I'm just looking around and thinking, like, what plants can I transfer? This one here, this black grass, and it comes up with red berries. It's actually sprouted off and had a baby, so I think I'm going to pull this baby up and put that in the flower bed as well. I'm just looking around, and this is quite pretty. The little forget-me-nots, white, pink and the blue. Actually might take a cutting of my rosemary and then start that off, and then I can put some of that in there as well, because that is such a sunny spot. That side of the fence gets a lot of sun, whereas this side gets a lot of shade. After I did it, I thought I probably should have shown you, but basically I just got my trowel, and then in between the mummy plant and the baby plant, I just bang, and then it cut the connecting root, and it did have a ball of root in, and I've planted that. But let me show you how I take a cutting of my rosemary. I do the exact same thing as I do with lavender, because it's the same. That's lavender, that's rosemary. They're very similar. You get in here barefoot, you know how it is. So I take a side shoot like this. I should even do one near the top so you can see. Okay, here. So backside shoot there that's connected to the main stem. I'm just gonna pull it down. When you pull it down, you get that little lip. I'm gonna take the leaves off from the bottom bit, cleared it down with my finger, and I'm gonna put this in some compost, and that will take beautifully and be a whole nother plant. So here's my little nursery, and then I'm just gonna put my finger down. Can you see how I've caught the sun? And I've brought on cream. And I'm gonna push that in. I'm gonna try and take cuttings of this. This is plots, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna dig it up because I can see here this looks like a baby plant away from the mummy plant. So if I slam the thing in there, I reckon I can take another cut in. If I just look, and I reckon I've got another one there as well. But it's just as easy, something like this that's less distinguished, it's easy just to pull it completely out, tear it apart, see where the roots divide, which I definitely think it's there, and see how many I can get out of this. So I dug it out. That's the root ball there, nice and healthy root ball. Yeah, you can do this with a shovel with your foot. It's nice and clean that way, but just push down. So with some effort, I managed to tear it apart. Don't worry too much, as long as you have a good root ball, you'll be fine. Plants are very self-healing. I was thinking to see how many I can get out, but I think I'm just going to separate it to two. So I'm going to put the mummy plant back where it was, and then take this one and put it in my border. So it's Monday, I'm editing, and then obviously I didn't end the vlog, the weekly vlog, so I've come on to end it now. I'm useless at ending vlogs. I need to set up just a screenshot of a generic ending of the vlog so I don't have to come back in to do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. No, honestly, I just wanted to talk about the border again. I absolutely love it. Got lots of plants in, but I think I'm going to fill it with annuals just this year, because then these ones have a chance to have a good kickstart. I know I probably shouldn't have transferred those plants in the heat that I did, because I mean I know they'll be all right, but considering this is a sunny spot and it's been so hot this weekend, weren't the best idea, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they will. So anyway, I'm gonna start the next weekly vlog. So I truly do hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I definitely will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.